Okay, so I wanted to have a conversation quickly. Basically about the science of makeup. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that say that they don't. How should I say this? Right. Right, still dancing from.
Right, red wine it don't still.
Okay, so I just wanted I want to get into the history of makeup and the science of what's going on? What's going on in the studio?
We're present.
Hold on.
We are here.
We ready? You ready?
You're ready.
Stay ready, don't gotta get ready.
See what I mean? See we need managers? Alright, cool. Alright, so cool. So makeup has been around for many years, right? If you look at scientific evidence, it's no wonder that the over $40 billion is spent on cosmetics each year. So we are drawn to makeup because it taps into our primal urge to find a young, healthy mate. This would be males. And they use it basically is to produce lots of kids so we can pass on our genes. So makeup first started off in the Neanderthals 50,000 years ago with body paint. And this was when they used it to, I guess, color their skin and use the color of their skin pigment and enhance, I guess, how they look, etc. I guess for us, like, to give off a certain symbols, I guess. It was symbols you would paint on your body, etc. Right? So why is it still used now? So one of the challenges of sexual reproduction, right, is women's fertility signals are quite subtle. So women's faces are more attractive during the fertile phase of their menstrual cycle, and makeup works.
Really?
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, they are.
Research and some sense.
Research it. Barbados, get ready for research and some sense.
Guess next time I gotta look at my face.
But as I said, it is subtle, so we're gonna get into that now, right? So because there are subtle changes, what makeup does is makeup exaggerates or completely fabricates these kinds of fertility or sexual availability. So how it's done,
Really?
right? Women's skin color is usually darker around the eyes, right?
That's true.
So then they enhance it by using eyeliner and eyeshadow, and this enhances that effect. It also makes your eyes look much bigger, which is associated with youthfulness, right?
Really?
Yeah.
That's why I look like 21. Because I got big eyes.
Shut your eyes, though.
Somebody need a manager. Anyway, so where was I? Oh my goodness gracious. So women also have darker around
You were
the
telling
mouth.
us that you like women with makeup on. That's what you were saying.
I was gonna get there. So women, they're usually darker around the mouths than men in terms of their skin. But during ovulation, estrogen rises in comparison to progesterone, and this shifts and promotes vascular blood flow beneath the skin. So what happens is the lips get redder, one, and the cheeks pinken. Now because
So that's lipstick and blush right there.
See? Look how we tired. You feel I was talking joke, but it makes sense now, right?
Researching some sense.
Researching some sense with Marcus Myers. So women near ovulation are more fertile. As a matter of fact, they did a study on strippers, right? And they found
Not strippers.
Exotic dance.
Alright, I don't know what to call them.
what do you call them?
Ladies that
Exotic dancers.
exotic dance.
Exotic dancers, okay. So they did a study on exotic dancers, and they found that during ovulation, they get more tips than when they're non-ovulation. So
Really?
basically, yep. So what they're saying is basically they sexualize themselves more, right? So you know,
Wouldn't that be as a result of like a release of like pheromones or something? Like,
big man, I just read my hand. My man is saying fancy words. I think. Wait, big man. Wait.
I'm gonna try that out. Tell my client I just read it with here.
But okay, and also foundation. So foundation is to even your skin tone, because as we get older, your skin gets more discolored, and I guess it's because of like the sun, I guess wear and tear, etc.
wear and tear.
Yeah, wear and tear in the face, right? So basically, So what foundation does, it evens your skin tone, and again, it brings back that youthfulness that I guess both men and women like to see. So again, men are always looking for availability of eggs and egg quality, which is why they look for. You can even see it with the amount of sugar daddies there are compared to sugar mummies. Sugar daddies usually like women that are, you know, younger, right? And on the flip side of that, women like men that have resources. Now, the thing about resources.
Raise your hand if you don't need a manager.
Well, hold on. No, the thing is, no, that gets misconstrued because people see it as they want resources because they want things. Not necessarily.
I like things.
Although Christina likes things, right? Christina likes
Keep that in
things.
mind, boy. Oh my, get some things.
What was it again? Beat off a thing, right? right. But the thing is, the reason why women like resources is because resources is an indicator that they have the qualities to actually acquire resources, which is usually maturity and responsibility, which are things that they want to bond their life to in terms of making, children, etc. And they're good qualities to pass down to children. Think about that there now. If resources are just saying, it's Marcus Myers.
Adore.
Right, so people make it too superficial, like women just want bags and shoes like Christina, but they don't.
I get my own bags and shoes, right?
From women's designer.
Broad Street men's and women's designer wear.
It's true.
Yeah, no, but it's right. So it's these qualities and characteristics they see in a man that they see as dominant and look for stability. Because the thing about pregnancy, as I'm saying, as I know, because I don't
As
know.
you know.
Yeah,
As you know.
Right.
Speaking from experience.
Right.
When you were pregnant.
That took a turn. From a reproductive level, right? Pregnancy is very burdensome for women, so it is very important. It is very important that they choose the right mate that has stability, has dominant genes, and is responsible and mature, so they can bond their life to them to carry the burden of pregnancy with them. So when we look at it as, this woman want a man because he got enough money and things, it's not necessarily that. It's more that she wants a man that she could spend a life with. So,
I'm
But
so
that don't
proud
always
of you.
happen, though.
I'm so proud of Marcus tonight.
Yeah,
This is the total opposite of what I thought he was gonna
he
say.
went to school, man. He went to school.
I'm at school, man. What else? Oh, I was gonna get into high heels and that why women wear high heels, but I don't think
You got 3 minutes. Talk
Oh, you
about
got me.
heels.
Yeah, you can go on. You can go on.
Heels, boy.
Okay. If a woman drops a glove on the street wearing high heels, there's a 50% chance. There's 50% more men, are going to pick up the thing for her if she drops it, right?
You think?
Right. The thing, the glove.
Beat off the thing?
Right. You tend to get back up. Didn't get beat off. Right. There was another study that was done in France that shows that men are more likely to talk to a woman in the street if she's wearing heels as opposed to a woman wearing flats. So if you're wearing flats, that thing. The reason for that is because heels tilt the woman's hips up, and then it kind of pushes their
Posterior.
posterior out, and then that also causes them to counterbalance that way, pushing their chest out, right? So then
Making
it
them
kind
more
of
busty, yeah.
right, and then their hips move side to side, which is also a sign of to show her sexual reproductive kind of whatever shape.
Fertility.
This is very interesting.
Yeah, so
I didn't know all of that about myself.
You wearing heels or you wearing flats?
I am wearing heels.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Oh dear,
Yeah.
oh dear, oh dear.
Where did you get your heels from?
These ones?
Where can you get some heels from?
I can get some heels from Cave Shepherd.
Oh, but of course. And I wanted to talk about makeup too, because you
Because what? I wear makeup?
Well, no,
Is that what you're about to say?
because you're black. And
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I was talking about blush just now, etc. And there's this idea that it is difficult for women to get certain makeup products and stuff that will suit their skin
women
tone
of color
that
tend to have
that are darker.
Yeah, well,
right. So talk about that.
To all the pretty girl skin full of melanin.
Oh no,
hey,
Justin's still here, man. Justin. Right, you were saying.
Hey, Red. Hey.
Hello.
But yeah, actually, I was talking about this earlier because I find there's certain brands that, as we would say, will make it look kind of ashy. Depending on like your complexion, so you have to like make sure you find one that really matches well. And sometimes there's trouble with certain makeup brands when it comes to darker complexions. So I find when Fenty Beauty came out, it was a big deal because she had so many shades, and it were like right down to like the darkest of complexions who tend to have more of a problem finding makeup up to the latest. So it was like she thought of everything.
Right.
While then there were other brands who you can't really find your tone,
Precisely.
So I find there's some brands that I've started to use, and like I said, they're just not matching well. And then I settled on a particular brand that you can get at Cave Shepherd. I actually got, I got a re-up about 2 weeks ago. Yes, two
Re-up.
Saturdays ago.
Re-up.
Yeah, I went and got some new Iman, and I got some great help downstairs, and you can visit.
But also I've another great makeup line from what I hear. I wouldn't know, but for darker complexions, it's Black Up.
I've heard good stuff about that. Yeah.
Only good stuff about Black Up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could review. I gotta ask Ken when he comes in. 'Cause I realize Ken be looking real fresh. I don't feel it so.
Cool.
Big up, Ken. Though, love yourself, Ken. Love yourself and your masculinity, man.
I know sometimes they do oh my goodness, like makeovers, or like they would test and do some stuff.
Yeah,
So
of course.
So I think I'm gonna go try out some Black Up. I know for sure the Iman works because it matches me wonderfully, but I will definitely check out the Black Up next. So you can see if you have a good alternative. But I heard that works well.
Yep.
Yeah.